to kill the insect on the inside. They heat them to kill the insect on the inside.
And how do you start unraveling? I mean, it looks pretty tight. How can you pick at the beginning?
Well, the beginning, I think she puts them in there with a degummer, and she takes a little chopstick and she stirs it around.
And it just kind of
And
catches on the stick.
it just kind of catches on the stick because it starts to unravel and unloosen that way. And however many you get, you want to get at least 9 or 10, because you see how thin that is from the number that are, if you watch in the water, whenever, you're pulling them up, you see the number of little cocoons that are bobbing around.
Oh, I see.
Those are the ones that are unraveling.
So it depends how thick the thickness
right.
you want.
But then you would take this and you would probably ply that with about another 12 to 24
Right.
threads.
So, and what are you going to do with that?
Well, this we're just using to, as an example right now. But you can take this and you can ply it with other threads to make sewing thread
Yeah,
or yarn or
to knit or something.
anything like that. She's got all sorts of examples on the table over there.
And they never break?
You can get up to like a mile a mile or over of this thread from each cocoon, and it's very strong. And if you want to feel it,
Yeah, I felt it before. It's amazing.
Yeah. She's got examples of the real.
And this
silk
is
over
what
there.
happened to that one.
That one, she's got a more degumming agent in that one, and that one we're going to use those. You can see the bugs that are in there. You pull those out and you stretch them over a frame.
Oh, and you make a cloth.
To
That's
make
what these are.
to make a
Oh, okay, let me see. Let me
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. So
It's
that's
called what? Waddies? This is a bunch
wow.
of them. This is like 15 or 20 of them. And we didn't get all the bugs out.
That's right.
A wada, that's right.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And these are dyed ones. And
Yeah.
we're taking these and starting at a corner and stringing them out or pulling them out and knitting with them. I know, it's amazing. It's hard to believe that you can knit with it just like this without spinning it first. But
And this is all silk?
that's
All this?
silk.
Wow.
I have to come watch your demonstration tomorrow.
And so with this, what are you going to do? Frame it or knit into...
Well, over on the table over there, she has all sorts of things she's made.
Yeah, I want to take, some of them I want to make into,
This is the real silk after it's been reeled from there and then put into more
Oh, it feels so good.
yeah. But you can see this is the real silk,
Yeah.
and that she has colored, and you can ply that more so that you've got more of a. These are actually the ends. She says the ends from where they had been doing silk sari weaving.
oh, that's right, I hadn't noticed that.
You can see that this is the ends of
So it's got a little bit of fabric there.
where they trimmed off where they were weaving.
These are the thrums from the weave.
It's the thrum, and that's the fineness of the silk
Oh my
that goes
gosh,
into
how
the
many
sari weaving. So I mean that's what's left over from that, and then
And that's what the, that's not what these are, is it?
no, this is the reeled silk,
Okay.
and they use the reeled silk to do the saris.
Oh, okay.
But then she's got the mawadas that are there that are the colored ones that she's dyed.
And here's what Jessica's done with hers. She made a checkbook cover for her father for Father's Day.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
that's the
And a
silk
card.
paper that we made today.
This paper we made today. And a bookmark. And these are scraps from
I
her.
can't get over the feel of it.
I know.
It's like I can't stop touching it.
And these are the ones she made today.
So what so I understand that you press it. You get that is in all come apart in the pot,
Right,
right?
right.
And you press it, let it dry up, and then it's stiff like that, or you add
No,
something to keep it
you
stiff.
you put it on, you put down a layer of tulle, that's what that blue is over there.
Ah.
And then you just pull out strands of this and lay it down any way you want to do it. And then, now this one is the, what they call the hankies, or the mawadas. And we just layered those on, and she had one that was dyed, and then we put these on, some colored sprinkles,
Yeah.
and then you put the tulle over the top of it, so you have tulle on both sides, and then you paint it with Mod Podge or varnish. What was that? Something varnish? Acrylic varnish.
Or textile medium.
Or textile medium, yeah. Well, these are bugs that have been pulling out.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm drying.
Oh, you're drying
Take
those.
those home with me and show that.
Yeah, I'd like to take some.
I gotta put this some more. Unfinished ones.
It's been a fun class.
We've only just done 2 days so far.
I know. It seems like after Wednesday it just flies by.
But there's all sorts of different silks. I mean, there's the real silk, and then there's the hanky silk. And then
What
there's
was the difference,
the
real
wild
silk and kissing?
The real silk is what you're taking off, like
Okay.
this. Okay. The hanky silk is actually taking the cocoon
Uh-huh.
and then stretching it over that frame.
Okay.
Because you take
Yeah, but it's
she's
the
got
same
little
material,
frames.
isn't it?
It's the silk, but it's just a different.
Okay.
You know, like it's just a different form.
Yeah.
It's not the single thread.
So this one end up like this because you keep them longer in this and they come apart, or what?
There's more degummer in there.
Oh, I see.
So that whenever you get the silkworm, okay, the cocoon, whenever the little caterpillar is spinning from the inside, there's a glue in there that's called sericin.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to dissolve that
Yeah.
and let it get off of there. Well, when you feel this, it feels much softer than when you feel this.
yeah.
This has still got a little bit of that gummy
Right.
stuff on it.
Right.
Okay, so it feels stiffer, and that's much softer. Okay, and it's like I don't know if you're familiar with like wool or anything along that line, but you have something that's called the worsted, which is and then there's the fluffy that
Yes.
you can get, and that's the same kind of a thing. You know, where this would be kind of like the worsted, and that would be kind of like the fluffy.
Right.
And it still is a nice long length and a nice strength, but it's not the real fine, or the
Yes.
real fine weaving
Yes.
and the real fine.
Not taking that off the tool, have you?
So these are there just for demonstration, or you actually do something with them? Given to the
these are
birds?
the ones. Yeah. Well, I think Jessica was saying that when she was in, or when somebody was in the Vietnam area, they actually served them. They cooked them and served them for dinner.
Oh.
But see, these are like the bugs that weren't finished yet doing
Yeah.
the spinning, and you can see the size of them.
Yeah.
And then this is when they're all done spinning everything on the inside. Then this is what's left when they're ready to break out of there and become the moth. And see, these guys weren't done spinning their cocoons yet.
Yeah.
So everything that's still inside there is silk.
It's just behind the leaves. It's just that one spot.
And you can see the size
Yeah.
of the silkworm right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's more stuff.
She's doing some dyeing for some
Oh, I see.
of the.
And you use
silks that
onion
we're gonna
peel
use
or
tomorrow.
whatever.
She's got onion skins.
That's onion skin. I think I can.
That's
Oh,
the onion skins.
that's the onion
This
skin.
is marigold.
Medical.
And then we have cochineal.
Where do you get that?
Cochineal, you can get it from a lot of different dye shops. and craft shops.
Oh,
They carry it over in the craft store sometimes. You can find it if they're doing a dye
because in
cup.
Italy we make a liqueur and we color it
Yes,
with that.
You will find that in a lot of things like Kool-Aids, cosmetics.
So you get it as an
lipsticks.
actual bug, or you
the
get it
dried
in a
bug.
powder,
You
or
get- well, I get the dried bug when I'm doing, and you grind that up to the powder. Some people just automatically get the powder. But yeah, but there are places you can go where you can get the dried bug.
Where could you put it where it would dry better?
wow, that's with the onion.
Well, she
That's
said it needs to
amazing.
be laying so that the wool